Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 running on Nintendo Switch. Alright, I know, we're in subquest hell. We're in mini-quest hell. But I promise after we do this, we'll start on chapter... Was it 6 or 7? I guess 6? I don't know. I think these are the last ones that I know of that we can do at this point in time. Unless we run into something or discover something, then... Which, you know, is still possible, obviously. Okay, chapter 7 is what we'll do next. But let's do these. Oh, it's a new area. Wait, how am I supposed to get here? I mean, I don't have this area discovered because I don't know how to get here. I think. Okay, well, hopefully we can find a way in there. Likely has something to do with... Well, I don't know. I don't think there's any poison... I don't think there's a poison swamp in that area, so... And that was the last... That was the last thing we had to unlock for special abilities.
It'd be rude not to.
God, I have so many no-pun coins. I really haven't been using them the way I think they want you to. Hey, remember that Collectopedia card that bugged out and was illegible? Do you know what happened to that with that in the end? There weren't any new posts since then, so I guess someone went and sorted it out. At least that's what I like to think. Collectopedia abuse.
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat?
We're not starving, Uni. Give me a break.
Then, strategy meeting.
What do you make of those strange comments? I've never seen any with garbled text like that before. Oh yeah, we have. We have seen one. And it's weird that someone issued the exact same request multiple times. Think all irises are broken? Don't scare me like that. The very possibility makes me shudder. Maybe it's a bug in the card itself. That sounds like something to ask Sequoia. If it really is a bug, she'll be in the most foul mood until the matter's resolved. Do we have to? She seems to be our best option. Right, let's see what she has to say. Okay, there's another quest. Yet another
Would you believe it?
quest. Oh, okay, I just never went past these Lovenesses. Hold on, she's just right here. Let's go talk to her. At least get whatever it is sorted out. Senna, your big thing is strength training. Do I have that right? Huh? How did you know? It was the Collectopedia cards. I checked out your history and saw a lot of requests to do with muscle training and stuff. Whoa, it even logs that stuff? Talk about an invasion of privacy. Intelligence is the foundation of war, after all. You get what the big deal is with Collectopedia cards now. A Collectopedia card bug? Oh, is this about the comment text? Do you know why it's happening? Interference caused by black fog. Still just a theory, though. I assure you, the tool itself is bug-free. I'm happy to have a word with anyone who isn't. Whew. Touchy subject, Do you keep getting repeated requests from someone called Sif? It's starting to drive me off the wall. We heard you the first time. Waste of everybody's time and effort. Yeah, spamming messages seems like a surefire way to tick folks off. Maybe that's what they want. Maybe they don't need to get the thing they've requested. Maybe what they want is the request itself to be seen. What they've asked for can be found throughout the tunnels. No bother. A black fog just rolled in around that area too, which means... Spock, something happened in the tunnels. I can't say for sure, but it certainly looks like something that... looks like something's going on. Thank you for telling us. We'll check it out.
Would you believe it?
Oh, is that what we'll do? Okay. That is true. For whatever reason, I just never went past that area. I guess I never had a reason to. Till now.
Better not spill any of this.
Is that?
Gonna blast them into next week.
Let's end this quickly. Make this quick.
What? Why do I have to start? What? He's gonna start without me?
You're on fire.
Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Maybe there's an elite around here we can steal some power from.
I mean, it'd be a waste not to
Gonna
claim it
blast
at
them
this
into
point.
next week.
Never a dull moment, eh? Dragon's Spark! Where I'm from, it's called a land handshake.
Hey,
Hit
you
them
guys
hard,
messed
guys.
something up today.
Impressive,
Win.
Tyon!
Eat it.
Crimson! Not Dragon's Spark! Stay in! We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Uni, let's get us some loot.
Okay. Let's get
that-
them snappy.
Never a dull moment, eh? First Make this quick. Nice move, Tyon.
Hey, that feels pretty good. That's what I want to see, Senna. Terror onslaught.
Not quite.
Ready,
Dragon's
ho!
Spark.
Woo. That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
It'd be rude not to.
Okay, that wasn't too big of an area. I thought it would just be like this huge area that I'd have to try to navigate through. The time of reckoning, it's near. Leave the colony to me. I've made peace with my fate. Take care of Dame Alex. Colonies get destroyed once they reach gold rank? I can't believe it. I'm afraid it's true. Mortifying, isn't it? And we're already silver. One wrong move and we would have suffered the same fate. It's a spine-chilling thought, all right. Finally, we're coming face to face with Zed. The future is within our grasp. But What is it? There's something I need to get off my chest, but I'll hold off on that. I better wait until this is all over. I'll throw a big party. Promise you'll attend? Hand over extra provisions. Right, I think we're good here. Satisfied that we're as good as we say now, Scruff? I have a name. Take care of the commander, Tyon. Afraid I won't be able to grace you with my presence anymore. Your time's up. I did think it was odd. It's not just about the time you've got left. You mean to leave, don't you? Yeesh, you're just too perceptive, Commander. You got me. What? I hadn't heard anything about this. Yeah, I just made up my mind. Colony 4, I'm thinking. I hear it's full of drive and ambition. I want to see if I can make it there. Thanks for the inspiration, Mio. Is this such a good idea? If you leave now, it means goodbye once and for all. But you're going to leave anyway. Look, Colony Iota is fantastic, really. You value and reward hard work. But you know what? Maybe I'm the person who should judge the value of my life. Well, color me speechless. You'll be okay, Lexi. I know it'll be tough without me, but you'll survive. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is that a weight off for you? Be honest now. I've always suspected, but now I know for certain. Our captain is an imbecile. Ouch, that cuts deep, man. Not that you're wrong. I'll take over your duties. You go ahead and live out your days the way you want to. Keep smiling to the end. Yeah, I think I can manage that, mate. Well, I'm going to head off before things get depressing. Take care. Thank you, Philly, for everything. Do all these guys have an ascension quest? I mean, that's a lot of quests. If that's the case.
Huh. Would you believe it?
I don't know if there's anything else here or not. Let's look at our quest log. I guess we haven't been doing this at all.
I think I deserve a thank you, don't you? I think I deserve a thank you, don't you? Feels nice filling all that in. I think I deserve a thank you, don't you? Feels nice filling all that in. Feels nice filling all that in. If you want the job done right, feels nice filling all that in. Feels nice filling all that in. I think I deserve a thank you, don't you? If you want the job done right, if you want the job done right, feels nice filling all that in. I think I deserve a thank you, don't you? If you want the job done right, feels nice filling all that in. If you want the job done right, feels nice filling all that in. If you want the job done right, feels nice filling all that in. Feels nice filling all that in. If you want the job done right, if you want the job done right, if you want the job done right, I deserve a thank you, don't you? If you want the job done right. Feels nice filling all that in.
Okay.
Colony relations changed, looks like.
Alright, what else we got? We got, bugs. Let's do that one.
Yes.
Don't let your guard down.
How long has it been like this? Regardless, we can't just leave it like this. Let's at least get this rock out of the way.
I'm with you.
Good thing we found this.
I'm saved. I was sure I was done when I couldn't get any comms out. All's well that ends well. Some black fog sprung nearby. That's why you're having communication issues. Yeah, it came out all scrambled, right? So much for the coded message. And that's what the Collectopedia card request was? It was a pretty big gamble. I didn't know if anyone would crack it. If I couldn't use words, I thought I'd at least try to hint at the location. Sequoia gets right then. Sequoia? A captain from Colony Iota. She's the one who figured out that something fishy might be at play here. Oh, then please thank her. We'll pass on the message. I'm going to get back to my colony now. Thank you so much. Hold the minus button. I've been playing this whole time. Just waiting for my party to die. I don't suppose you've seen Salazar around here anywhere, have you? She's a bit weird. Talks a bit funny. Doesn't ring a bell. Has something happened to her? She's kind of after you. Sorry. No, sorry, explain. Right, let me start from the beginning. The colony set up a research team to look into energy. One of the researchers is Salazar, who's become aware of your particular power. She's talking about building some kind of Ouroboros cylinder to get that energy into usable form. Sounds useful. And it sounds like she's decided we'll make good test subjects. Sounds dangerous. It does seem quite dangerous, yeah. She's not a bad person, she's just very pushy when it comes to this sort of thing. My advice to you is to give the research lab a wide berth just to be safe. Thanks for the warning. We'll keep it in mind.
Interesting.
A cave-in? And that ridiculous request was a distress signal? Yes, we were also asked to thank you. And Sequoia, thank you for working it out. I didn't do anything. You're the ones who did the heroic deeds. You know, for him to work out that way of using the system, that's actually showing a bit of intellect. If he was stupid, he'd be dead now. Wait, did you just... Yeah, that was a compliment. Don't get used to it. Well, thanks for the report. Case closed.
Would you believe it?
Collectopedia cards have a built-in feature that marks the location of the issuer. It was smart of Sif to flip that on its head, but there's still one person who's not keen on the whole thing. Yeah? Someone else? That would be Philly. He actively avoids accessing the system because it knows your location. I actually have no idea what he's doing with himself right now. He hasn't been in contact even once. It's driving me crazy. Oh, well, he just left the colony, so...
Would you believe it?
Too bad.
I'm just gonna lie here and you can't stop me. This reminds me.
What kind of experiments is this person wanting to do on us exactly? What, are you scared? Well, but what if they catch us? What would they do? Then don't get caught. You know who the enemy is. The researcher was called Salazar, wasn't she? According to Casper, she seems to spend most of her time in the research lab close by the northern gate. If the rumors are anything to go by, nothing good will come of associating with her. I suggest we adopt a policy of active avoidance. Makes sense. I'd rather not end up a test subject either. Let's do what we can to stay far away from Colony Iota's northern gate. Oh, really? No, we're not going to do that. Of course we're going to find out what's going on.
Go in it. Break time's over.
How are we getting through resources so quickly? We need to hurry up with the resupply. Our allied troops are in a tough spot right now. Oh, there's more talking? Alright, hold on a minute. Okay. We're at 20% of our remaining stock.
Can't underestimate a bit of good intel.
Leviathan Lord Imperio, Perling Rio, Killicorn Grandeps, Dreadwarp Nizunt. What are you mumbling there? Sound like names of some monsters. Verily, those are the names of the fiercest and most formidable fiends that roam with impunity somewhere within our world. If one were to fell them, surely they'd be known as the most formidable of Ionis. Perhaps you'll take the challenge. I think we've got a lot of those, actually. Colony Iota puts a lot of energy into food and medical care. It was one of Dame Alex's initiatives. Very sensible, and staying fit and healthy is vital for keeping up morale. I'm doing all I can to make sure our troops are in top condition. One of the lieutenants. Many important duties.
I'm just gonna lie here, and you can't stop me. We need to lay all this out.
Colony Ota's storehouse is going to be in trouble pretty soon. Indeed, more people rely on their resources than ever, and we're burning through them rapidly. Do you think we're giving out too much? I think that even without that, they need to start considering what they'll do next time our resupply doesn't arrive on schedule. You don't have to worry about it. I'm the one who asked you to do this. And it's not the first time we've been short on supplies. You can't afford to be so glib. If it's causing a strain on the colony, we should re-examine your procedures. We can help out with some short-term resupply runs. It's the least we could do after all the taking we've been doing. In that case, I'll take you up on your offer. As you know, the storehouse is Chell's domain. Let's talk to her first. She's probably already got some ideas. If you work together, you can be more efficient. Yeah, I guess I didn't really do a lot of... we didn't really stick around and do a lot of quests here, so... It does kind of make sense that I missed a bunch of these. What's that? What the Spock? Cover your mouth and nose. This is... knockout gas. Shows you trapped us. Where am I? Experiments, explosions, expanding our understanding of the natural world. It's everybody's best pal, Salazar. Salazar, the Colony Iota researcher? Queen Fluffy Tufts, you've heard of me. What have you done to us? Nothing, yet. Liar, then how did we end up here, eh? Meep, I'm not lying. I'm just curious. I just want to know about Ouroboros. After all, you were... Yeah, not doing this. Time to get out of here. Meep, don't disconnect. Don't you want to be able to send stuff to your friends? What's she on about? Stuff. Wait. Supply distribution authorization suspended. Too late. Hey, pack it in. Don't snuff around. I'm not snuffing around. I just froze your permissions. Just come along to Namdamound and I'll kindly unfreeze them for you. Honest. I want you to come and say hello. I've been waiting to see you. Have I been here before? Oh, I've been here a fair amount, it seems like.
We can't just leave this be.
Check out what it bombed.
Yeah, there aren't too many areas that are going to have enemies as high level as we are. Obviously, there's going to be a lot in the next chapter, but this chapter, not so much.
Gonna blast them into next week.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Fatal, what?
Inferno shot! Press it, child!
Advance, bring it
Rivalry arrow! Dragon knockback!
Way home!
Nice run, Mio! Saber! We have superiority! Push forward, Saber! Crush impact!
Multi, press our advantage!
And Lance clinches it.
Ah, give me a break. We all worked hard for that.
Whoa, got a rare dude all right here.
Oh, should I have her with me? Do I have her with me?
You just leave things to me.
Experiments, explosions, expeditious exposition. I'm so pleased you all made it, Ouroboros. Ah, good for us. Now give back our authorization, and we'll say no more about it. Oh, I don't care what you have to say about it. Be a sweetie and help me with an experiment, would you? What? Don't bother, Lance. You won't get through to her. Looks that way. Makes it easy to give her a good walloping without feeling bad about it.
Always nice to see a new face. Advance, pull down. Terribly sorry about this.
Smooth as ever, Alex!
Bring a roses.
Landslide!
This is your weak point.
Smooth as ever, Alex!
Terror, onslaught.
Impact!
So, this is your weak point.
Smooth as ever, Alex!
Advance, roll down. Break. I've got support covered. How far?
Saber!
Blow bullet. Roll wind up. My finger feels right.
I know just where it hurts the most. Nice move, Kaya! Dragon Star!
Illusion. Power of Ouroboros.
Punch your lights out!
Here, will heal that one. No complaints. Wow, thanks.
We can do this! Landslide!
I thought that was it for me. But? Oh, my queen, won't you look at that fabulous data? There's nothing fabulous about it. You ruined our entire day. Oh, but it was worth it. I've never seen such high energy reactions. And that transformation. Not even a full flame clock unleashes energy like that. It's a scientific marvel is what it is. There's no getting away from it. Ouroboros are walking ether channels. And yet despite that, This is not how we work. Caspar, what are you doing here? Since you left with Alevnis, it wasn't hard to guess what you were up to. Are you sure you want to disappoint Ryza? He'll throw you in the river again. It doesn't matter. I had to do it. My results speak for themselves. The subjects are composed of unknown energy. If we can find a way to harness this energy efficiently, we can revolutionize the way we live. I want to bring hope to all of us. I want to do it during my lifetime. I do respect your commitment to your research, but you can't hurt people in your power and expect hope. That's just your superiority complex talking. Now reinstate their authorization. Meep. Yeah. Looks like everything's as it was. Are you doing this research to help everyone? Sorry if I hurt you. That's okay, I understand. I can't believe this. You better be thankful to Mio here. I am. Go on, have this. There you go. This is pretty valuable. Can we really have it? Yeah, of course. I'm not going to use it, am I? So you should use it and report back on its effects, okay? Is this another experiment? You aren't even sorry, are you? Sorry, she's a bit of a one-trick pony when it comes to research. I'm going to research some research methods that won't make everyone so angry with me. Thanks in advance for your cooperation.
Huh. Would you believe it? Let's get it done snappy.
I don't think we'll run into any issues. I have. First blood. Nice move, Kaya.
Now's your chance.
Appreciate it.
Wait.
Not couple.
What? How the hell did you die? You died to a level 23 monster.
Better not spill any of this.
Yeah, this looks like it's just a solid wall around this. I don't know. How the hell do we get to this? Is there a cable we can use? Right, was to talk to somebody here too? I thought I was.
Bath, need bath.
Let's see, distress signal. Meme, eyes no deceive. Nira. Other pawn, come help Nira. So, you must have been the one who wrote the messages on those wood pieces. Yes, it was Nira who wrote message. They float on sea. Must strike iron while news still hot topic. To Quicksand Island, the go-go. Hold on there, Furball. Did you say Quicksand Island? Is target destination of Nira. Want to go there at all costs. Is why Nira sent message to sea. So then, it wasn't a distress signal after all. It was a call for help to find this island you're after. Was obvious from start. What else need help on message mean? But why didn't you just go ahead back to the continent yourself and ask someone to help? Because tiny boat Nira rode on break to itty bitty pieces. So you did get shipwrecked then. I'd call that a distress, Furball. Broken boat, not cause for distress. Such thing only natural part of journey. Nira he'd call of romance. I can't say I'm convinced by all reasoning, Nira. Therefore, we'll accompany you to the island, considering you've got no way to returning home anyway. Many thanks to friends. Now here come Nira, Quicksand Island.
Always nice to see a new face.
Oh, okay. I haven't been there. I know, I really haven't spent a lot of time exploring this area. It's just, I mean, it's massive. And you're only covering like a teeny tiny bit of the fog of war every time. This quicksand, no doubt, is island near after. This is discovery that make feather of near stand on end. Such thrill. Wait, no. What if you get caught in? Such romance. Ah, stupid furball. He's got some legs on him, though. I'll give him that. Doesn't it make it any less dangerous for him to be walking around on his own? You're right. Let's chase after him. Really? I haven't been here? God, I think I've been on the other half of the island.
I'd better send them off.
It'd be rude not to.
Better shake this mud off soon. We've never been here before.
Oh, there are even some ruins up there, huh? big ass one. 65? That's quite some coastline.
What a trophy we found.
Aha! There he is. Nothing. Stop nearer in pursuit. Romance. Meme. He literally ran straight into quicksand. We gotta help him. We're pretty much knee deep in this ourselves at this point. Hey, Furball, what the spark were you thinking running straight into quicksand? You could have been killed. Meh, near, so embarrassed. But embarrassed not stop near last time on island. Near, not fail next time. Investigation must continue. Investigation? What are you investigating? Near, after landmark that in risk of ruin completely. Near, want friends to stop near in honorable pursuit. Oh, we were thinking of that, believe me. Thank you, friends. In middle of island is Feronis. We make next meeting there.
This will be rough, but we got no choice.
God, what are you doing all the way over there, Senna? Oh my god.
Time to change gears.
Oh, did we lose someone? Oh my god.
I've got an idea. All right.
I'll just follow that up.
How about this? This isn't the end. You're finished.
How about something like this?
All right. Be on it.
You're in for it now.
Oh god.
This isn't the end. This is the decider. You're finished. Get ready. They're still standing.
Stubborn moderation.
Staying power.
Hey, this feels pretty good.
Show us what you've got, Senna.
Great time for an app. I'll get you ship shape in no time. I'll get you ship shape in no time. I'll get you ship shape in no time.
Give them hard time.
Can't let me show me up, Noah. Get the hell out of here now. Turn more.
Ugh. Oh, I see. It's generating a bunch of other little monsters. Yeah. Oh, there aren't that many of them. Yeah. Yeah. Get the wrong combination. She's not a good hero for this particular kind of fight.
I go wherever you go.
So, this is the landmark you've been wanting to see. Yes! As friends see, we too late to see Feronis before destroyed by event of annihilation. Is this Feronis special to you? Really, not all that extra special. Not so special, but Nira still not wanted to vanish off existence. I'm not sure we can do anything to reverse an annihilation event. This may be end of its material existence, but it can still live on within you, Nira. Nira not understand. How can big Feronis be inside of little Nira? I don't mean the Feronis itself, but its memory. You said you didn't want to vanish, right? Then how about making those feelings you have and doing something with them? Meh? Is that what Nira think? Is this romance? I don't quite know if that's the right word for it. Nira understand now. Much thanks, spectacle friend. Sure. Though investigation of Nira complete, there one more thing Nira want to do. And that thank friend who found signage of Nira. You mean Lotus? Is that name a friend? Would love to meet. And let me guess. Please bring Nira to friend. No surprise there. Still, I also want to meet up with Lotus. We have to thank her for helping us out after all. That's a good point. We may as well head back to your colony Mu then.
Ow!
Select.
I think I can stick my teeth into
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Thanks for the support. Brother.
God, they spread out so far from each other. It's so hard to heal them when they're just like all over the map. God damn, I wish you would rank up fast. You just burn all of your HP every single time you're at that class. It's so goddamn annoying. I'm not selecting this thing? What the hell am I fighting? This thing! Yes, shoot this thing! Yeah, just the one character can make the difference.
Let's get this done. Feel the power. Nice one, Mio. Yeah. See if we can keep this up.
That container.
Whoa, what's with that one?
I was about to say, I'm assuming there's a way out of here.
No.
I wonder what wrecks or treasures I'll end up finding today. Thanks, you friend. Wah, you scared the life out of me. His friend Lotus? Was told Lotus was one who picked up message of Nero Nera. Nero Nera wants to say thanks for that. You're welcome, I guess. Nero Nera might have jumped the gun there. Sorry to scare you like that. You see... Oh, I get it now. So you're the one who wrote that need help message. Is what Nero Nera said at start. Is thanks to Lotus that Nero Nera get help. Many thanks. It's fine, really. I was a little excitable myself when I first found that sign. But shame about that annihilation event, eh? It must have really derailed your investigation. Oh, it not derail. Viewings of ruined landmark is duty of Nero Nera. Before I forget to ask, what's all this business about investigation and duties? See, friend, job of Nero Nera is to make world map. Only there are so many events of annihilation that keep on happening. And to make proper world map, Nero Nera had to travel many sites of annihilation event. So, you're a cartographer then. I had heard of Nopon doing surveying before. They would explain why he's so fixated on finding landmarks. But, like, doesn't all that map making go to waste right after the terrain goes and changes itself up? Is as friends say. When little piece of world fall away, little piece of heart Nero Nera fall away too. However, a specky friend taught Nero Nera there are also things that never fall away. Huh, that stuff doesn't vanish. Landmark in worlds that still remain. So, Near and Near continue to record landmark. Continue to battle event of annihilation. I see your logic there. Better to carry on with a positive attitude rather than bemoan about amending previous landmarks. Event of annihilation never erase romance of Near and Near. I don't get what you mean by romance. What is it to you? To Near and Near, it's sparkling feeling of thrills and excitement. Essence of romance is, perhaps goal will never be achieved. Perhaps an end will have been meaningless gesture. But fur brim with 1,000 fiery suns of passion to try anyway. This is whole point of romance. Wowzers. I don't really know what you're on about, but I can tell you're real fired up. Yes, near, fiery hot all over. Yeah, and when we get served a piping hot delicacy, you just gotta do it justice and scarf it down before it cools, right? Lotus totally get near and near, so thankful. I can't even tell if they're talking about cross purposes or not here. But it looks like Lotus understands. Near on the level of emotions at least. The feeling that you don't know if what you do will suffice, whether or not you'll make it. But you still try with the passion of 1,000 suns anyway. Tyon, does that make can you make any sense of this? I can't quite answer that at the moment. But I hope that someday I can understand feelings like that and be fired up by them the same way.
It's brilliant. The sea forms a natural defense.
Okay. Scant supplies. What are we doing now? So it's going to take some time till it arrives. I thought it might. We'll just have to stretch the shortfall out through rationing. So that if you're low on supplies, we can help. If we all work together, we'll get it done in no time. All of you. We've talked to Alexandria about it, and she told us to ask you. This is something you're already prepared for, though, isn't it? Could you bring us up to speed on the situation? Okay, I get what's going on. As you've seen, we're sending out the best of the best from mine and Rise's squads. And if they come back, they're expected to bring in a good haul. In fact, I'm projecting we'll be up to 70% capacity. 70%, not bad. You said if they come back. So all these big plans are really just optimism, aren't they? Very perceptive. 2 of the units sent to the mission have got a bit stuck. They seem to have encountered a colony of scorepoxes. Scorepoxes? You think they're migrating? Given our info and their numbers on range, I'd say you're right. Suboptimal solution. Can someone explain this migration thing? The monsters go on a big journey. If the monster population increases for whatever reason, then they'll go roaming in search of new feeding grounds. And if you bump into them, they'll be on you like that. They're all so starving that to them you're just a big walking meatball. Ugh. Let me guess. The ruins that were attacking, the units that were attacking were carrying food. Yep, the smell must attract them. How can you be so calm about this if you don't get help to them soon? No plan ever survives contact with the enemy. So I want them to get themselves out of this. This experience will be valuable for them as individuals. You're of the opinion that too much help will rob them of their capacity for personal growth. I am. Well, it would still be worthwhile to keep an eye on the situation without helping too much, wouldn't it? If you weren't even a little worried, you wouldn't have told us what was going on. Well, I don't know how to answer that. I think I understand. I know how you feel and what you want your legacy to be. Kozili's unit is stuck in Dana Desert, and Thorben's unit is in Ribby Flats. They'll be pretty laden down, so you'll know them when you see them. Okay, we'll check on them without coddling them. And we'll keep everyone safe, and the supplies too. You're doing me a huge favor. Honestly, sometimes I think there's just too much dialogue. Like, it's good that there's dialogue, but they kind of go on just for a little too long. It's like, yeah, I get it. But not enough dialogue, and then it doesn't really feel like a good story is being told. Hello, yes, excuse me. Is this Thorben's unit of Colony Iota? Verily, I declared so, and as for Thorben, why, I am he. We heard you've been attacked by Scorpoxes, so we just came to see how you were doing. The enemy has been soundly defeated, as you can see. Alas, however, as you can also see, our very important Levnesis has sustained a battering most baneful and brutal. It's not in the best shape, but repairs should be possible, shouldn't they? Would that it were so simple. With the necessary parts, all things are possible. Alack, I find myself bereft of spares. That the heir to Rise's noble company should find himself in such a pickle, it's enough to get a chap quite down. So, that's what got you stranded here? We can help you get you the parts you need. Would you deign to do such a deed? You have casualties here. It'll be more efficient for us to go. I shall be forever in your debt. To be frank, merely safeguarding the precious supplies sapped us of our energy. If only we had a mere 5 tripling joints, it would be enough to serve as our salvation. For my part, I shall endeavor to defend my compatriots and the supplies. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Lo, with this we shall certainly be able to repair the Levness. How can I ever repay you for this noble deed? That's not necessary. Actually, we should be the ones thanking you. We're actually the ones who used up the colony's resources in the first place. Why, a trifle. Nothing to bestir yourselves over, I'm sure. We gained far more than we could ever lose by extending the gentle hand of aid to others. Think on it, even the mission in itself provides invaluable training. And it teaches us to respect our limited resources and never to take them for granted. But above all these vital and priceless things, it has also afforded me the chance to become acquainted with all of you. This brings me great personal joy. I see. This is not limited to me. We, all of us, are habitated to this mode of life. This knowledge is ingrained in us. I beg of you, use our supplies in whichever way you see fit, without restraint. I thought Alexandria was employing these resource-sharing tactics to make allies. But is she also using it to train the newer recruits? Just how far ahead is she planning? Okay, it's a big empty space. I guess I haven't looked at this that much. It's the one space that I walked all around. Oh, it must be like some extremely long-winded work to uncover this map 100%. Especially with its Fog of War style uncovering. They just won't quit. We could use the supplies as a distraction. No, can't do. That's our absolute last resort. Give me 3 minutes, then. Ah! Huh? Are you? There are quite a lot of them. Should we buy you some time? Please do. They're like walking pineapples. Walking lobster pineapples. Everything's working as normal. Repairs all done? Yep, thanks for the help. We're going to be a little delayed, but we'll get back to the colony. There are still score boxes. Not to worry, we're taking a different route. Our plan is to take a path that another unit's already confirmed is clear. You're so chirpy about it. Does this happen often? Well, it's the first time I've run into a monster migration, but there's always something popping up. You get used to it after a while. You've got to be especially calm in command when things aren't going according to plan. We've been looking to Chell for that all this time. And I just thought that this time we have to fill that role. Cozily tapped to take over from Chell when the time comes. That's why we got this mission, and why we had to get supplies that attract so much attention. There's a little bit of not wanting to be overtaken by Thorben, too. What are you talking about? It's nothing to do with him. I'm sure Chell knows how you really feel. Keep up the good work. Will do, and thanks.
Is that everyone accounted for now?
Nice to see you back. I heard all about your exploits from the returning units. It was just like you said, Chell. Everyone was thinking hard about how to live up to their responsibilities. I think I understand why Colony Iota is such a major player now. Oh, you finally appreciate how great Dame Alex is? Just one thing. What exactly is Alexandria hoping to accomplish? Securing allies through resource sharing and simultaneously training the newer soldiers. They are closely linked goals. Dame Alex doesn't like to repeat bad experiences. When Colony Iota was hoarding its resources, we had a big problem with internal conflicts. The rich only want to get richer. There was no mutual aid, no cooperation, just bad faith and selfishness. Dame Alex knew that wealth in resource doesn't necessarily translate to quality of life. I see. But is that the only reason? I'm a pretty skeptical person myself, but Alexandria is strangely cold at times. Has she always been like that? Dame Alex still doesn't believe in herself. She can't bring herself to. We've only been able to watch over her, but you... But we what? Dame Alex has to change. That's all I can say for now. Please just keep a watch over her. I understand. We will. Anyway, that was a bit of a tangent. We managed to get to 7% capacity just as planned, so you can get back to your work as before. I can't thank you enough for helping out our people.
Would you believe it?
Thanks to everyone's hard work, we've greatly improved the situation with our stores of supplies. Keep up the good work supporting the Allied troops.
Would you believe it? Would you believe it?
Volatile organic compounds detected. Danger to humans, negligible.
Let's get it done snappy.
Is that? Stay alert and alive.
First come, first serve.
Show us what you got, Senna. No! We're unstoppable with you around,
That
Senna.
was spectacular. I'm the girl with the gall.
There, our favorite customer, Wheelie Dealy. Come in, be welcome. This is your guy, isn't it? That's right. Like I said before, he broke away from a Nopon caravan. He trades with anyone who can pay him enough, including unsavory parties such as us. His name is Wheelie Dealy. Yeah, and can we trust him? Nope, but he has his uses. Wheelie Dealy can be relied on to procure almost anything, as long as our interests align. Every tool has a use. Meh. What can Wheelie Dealy do for a favorite customer today? We need a few things from you. You need something to improve ambience of old prison complex under Agnus Castle. This gargantuan undertaking. Wheelie-dilly small smell equally gargantuan profit afoot. Yeah, but can you do it? It impossible. What? No feeling of discouragement, please. Impossible not mean wheelie-dilly is refusing. But there one small simple condition before a deal can be made. Clarification requested. Wheelie-dilly like concise speaking of young lady. It very useful. Wheelie-dilly lay it out straight. Special procurement tool of Wheelie-dilly recently thieved by monster. If Wheelie-dilly not get tool back, Wheelie-dilly unable to carry out request. Okay, so we just get it back for you. Everyone very quick for agree, but Wheelie-dilly not complain. Wheelie-dilly very grateful. Sticky fingers goggle somewhere in Maktha Wildwood. Wheelie-dilly wager. When you find, give whack for Wheelie-dilly.
Always nice to see a new face.
Oh, jeez, look at this side. Have not explored much down there.
Like water off a Flammy's back. They're on us.
But these are level 70s, so
Eat it. Ring of roses.
they actually match us. Well, I mean, we're still over level, but, you know, a little closer than everything else we fought over the last couple of hours.
Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Here we go, guys.
Okay, let's go, Noah.
Dragon's Song!
Advance, cooldown.
Driving Saber!
Inferno!
Ring of roses. Keep piling on the damage.
Show us what you got, Senna. They're sparking me out.
Ouroboros.
Okay, get some ranks up. Okay, he's at 10 with Seraph.
I'll take the offensive then.
10 with Stalker.
So I got a whacker. I can do that. Fight with focus.
Stay on your toes. Advance, cooldown.
You have to get awful close for using a gun.
Where I'm from, it's called a land bustler. You're a fire land. Go, Saber!
Hey, this feels pretty good.
Show us what you got, Senna. Locked and loaded.
Impulse.
No
Way
flash
home.
sparking me yet.
I'll pass you up. Just bear with me. Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Oh yeah, look at these. There's level 77. Oh, there's a bunch of them. What are we? We're 75? Oh boy. Okay. This will probably be difficult.
You enemy, be careful.
Now's your chance. Thanks. Way home. Terror, blood, fall.
Fight on this! Cross
Ring of roses.
Perfect.
Nails it like green.
They're sparking me yet.
I'll patch you up. Oh. Here we go, man. I might throw this down.
Some more! But you covered!
What the hell are you, Mio?
Fatal bite. Continuing attack.
I'm grateful.
Wait, what?
Like water off a flammy's back.
Let's see, these guys are harder, so... Yeah, Tyon, God, you are just the worst at this character.
Where better to monitor the battle than on healing duty?
Maybe he should take Guardian Commander. Troubadour, oh, she's already full. I mean, that's actually a pretty good class for her.
Nothing's getting past me.
I think that works.
Here we go, guys.
Okay, let's go, Noah. Hey, this feels pretty good.
Show us what you got, Senna. Bastard! Leave the enemies to me.
Can't let you show me up, Noah. Terror! Wild and sweet!
Can't put them off.
Demon Slayer! Ouroboros!
Feel the power to punch your lights out.
Gale Slash! Bring
Leave the
around
enemies to me.
Smooth as always, Noah.
In your face.
That was pretty much what I expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tyon?
You have to fight them all at once. Can't just pull one of them away from you.
You gotta face me!
Good going, Uni. More enemies. I'll keep them occupied.
Having fun?
I'll draw them.
You didn't disappoint! Bring around they broke away! Demon Slayer!
I'll draw them.
This'll keep me going.
Feel that? Oh, yeah!
You want some more? That's me momentum!
I know. I'm feeling good.
Come on! Gotta face me! Wow!
I need you, Mio. We can do this now.
Go!
Whatever the new one, Senna!
Harry.
Terror!
Dragon Tail.
You need to take the half of it!
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
Demon Slayer!
No level up!
No more running. Phantom Slap.
Impulse Whip!
Hornet!
I'm gonna give it a swing of it!
It's getting risky.
Gale Slash!
Fight on this.
Demon Slayer!
I'll draw them.
Gotta
Perfect
face me!
time.
You didn't disappoint! Way up! Mighty Beast!
Yeah!
Power of Ouroboros!
Time to win out the big gun. You ain't ready for this.
No level up!
Pull it back.
Ring of Roses!
Go!
But I felt good before, but now I feel glorious! That's how you pull off a win.
Yeah. See if we can keep this up.
Like water off a flammy's back.
Subjugation target discovered.
What in the world has that thing been stealing?
This will be rough, but we got no choice.
Safest colonies with me on the job.
No, no, no! Shield back!
You're gone!
Leave the enemies to me!
Smooth as always, Noah.
I can't hold them off!
You didn't disappoint.
I can't hold them off!
He's strong now.
I'm not strong enough to punch your lights out! And fight! Alright,
Things are filling up.
Time to end. Efficient healing is also crucial.
Keep trying, loser.
Good going, Uni! The heat is on!
Yeah, feels just like it should. But bring a battle.
Hornet!
Terror, onslaught.
Hold it! Swoop! Final! Countdown! Deflect the field! No! We'll throw you away!
Everyone healed up.
heat is
No
on.
complaint now with the things.
Shield back!
Right, keeping. Bring a battle. Is it over? Take that. Thanks for the support.
No ball! Torch!
Come back.
No love lost!
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with
Target
the
article
gun.
retrieved.
What the spark is this? And what did an ape want with it?
Quite a rare sight.
Target recovered. Please confirm. Meh, this exact item wheelie dealy missing. All thanks and gratitude. Wheelie dealy unable to count fabulous riches without this baby. So do we have a deal? Of course we have deal. Wheelie dealy good honest no pawn who always keep promise. Now show wheelie dealy quick smart to prison in need of home makeover. We talk in detail later.
Guess we should make tracks too. Huh, Sagiri?
Unit number.
Okay, let me swap out controllers.
Number 7 has arrived home.
Better let everyone know you're safe and sound. Right, what have we got around here?
Gotta keep nice and limber. Just fix this.
Wheelie diddly, thank all for patience. Let negotiation begin. What should we do? First, Wheelie diddly listen to request and procure necessary goods and supplies. Leave all arrangement to Wheelie diddly. So all Wheelie diddly asks is all expense paid upfront in advance. Hold up, how much are we talking? 500,000 gold. Whoa, that's a bit steep. Don't you do discounts? If no want to pay money, Wheelie diddly say bye bye, honey. Requesting permission to pay in installments. Meh meh meh. Permission granted. Wheelie diddly procure item as payment come in. But Wheelie diddly keep an eye on payment until Wheelie diddly keep an eye on you until payment complete. Seriously, you're just going to stay here? Meh meh meh. Wheelie diddly keep promise, but making sure others keep promise is good business. I'll keep an eye on Wheelie diddly. Will that do, number 7? Your constant assistance is appreciated, number 6. Don't misunderstand. I'm still not okay with this. But you're our leader, so I'll follow orders. That's all. Number 6 looks mad. Maybe we're being unreasonable pushing for this. No abnormalities are detected. Current behavior conforms to number 6's normal parameters. Oh, really? Number 6's opposition serves to protect Colony 0. Number 6 also wishes to assist the colony. Huh.
Would you believe it?
Oh, how Wheelie diddly been waiting. Now, without much ado, we get down to business. Current refurbished level is 0. Next level need 50,000. First level 1, fabricator has been installed.
Theron maintenance environment optimized.
Refurbish. 70,000. I've been earning all this money. I guess I'm glad they give you something to spend it on.
Storage space enlarged to house food supplies. Replenished essential supplies for Theron upkeep.
A sensible decision. A Pharaon can't run without fuel after all.
Upon the unit's request, daily essentials have now been distributed.
It's looking more cushy than your average colony now.
All prison camp modifications complete.
You'd never believe this used to be a prison camp if you didn't know. What you got?
Oh, he's got a lot of stuff. Okay, farewell requests.
I wanted to change so I could stay together with my friends. But all I do is wallow in my own misery. Just not getting anywhere. I hate this. I keep missing you, Irma. And I hate that too.
Oi, Turkin bun.
Huh? You mean me?
Who else would I mean? You're the dummy hurting your friends and yourself and then pretending not to notice. It ain't like you. I thought you wanted to build a new future for Colony Mio.
I know, all right. I know things can't stay like this much longer. But I'm just so scared. I don't know if I can make the right choices. I feel like I'll make some fundamental mistake, and it's terrifying.
Even though we're here. If you can't figure it out yourself, that's when you put your heads together with others. You even think of that?
I agree with my colleague here. Though I must point out that putting his head with others may have adverse effects.
Watch it.
Hey, I know being afraid. Trust me. But a worry shared is a worry halved, yeah? We want to help you, Fifi. Zanny, that's so nice.
If Manana can lend wing with anything, please say.
Manana banana.
You don't have to wrestle with everything alone. Next time you forget your friends, I'm gonna call you Fiona Featherhead.
That sounds cute. Manana also wants to be called.
I'll have to come up with something special for you.
Everyone, thank you. Okay, so about the flowers for Irma.
Cannot grow flowers for Irma.
What was that, Goo?
Instead, have to bury this. Gugu asked by Irma.
Huh? What's this?
Tariku look like Key, maybe, but also look super old.
A key? But what does it unlock?
Didn't you say she used to wander off someplace?
Ah. So maybe this is connected somehow. Goo, did you hear anything else?
Sorry, but nothing. Irma was woman of many secrets.
Well, in an absence of obvious leads, we'll just have to gather information ourselves. If possible, we should investigate the Erythia relay base. Irma was meant to be in charge of this whole region. We may come across some form of evidence there.
You think she left us a sign or something?
If she'd left anything, it would have been camouflaged at the time. Now, however...
The effects of her power won't work anymore. We might see something that was hidden before.
Even without leads, should still go. Might discover more about steps of Irma than Fiona knew previous.
Someone's being unusually nice.
Lance can fix own power frame from now on.
What? What did I say?
Aw, look. You laughed. That's a good start. Let's go to Erythia relay base and check it out. All right.
We'll look for information on the terminal in the data archives, like before.
Huh. Would you believe it?
I wonder what we'll find.
We'll see when we get there, won't we?
Oops, they found us.
Leave the enemies to me.
Can't let Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
They're inside! Haul in!
They just keep on coming.
Hold soldiers off and check terminal.
Good call. Go for it, Riku.
Riku check?
It'd save the most time.
Riku not particularly adept at.
It's okay. Manana here also.
Now Riku really worried.
You'll figure it out together. Banana Banana is strong when it counts, and Rickles can keep a cool head. Even if you're not great at something, your friends can always cover your weakness.
Here they come.
We'll never let them through. Seems like it's over, right?
Riku and Manana also cleaned up over here, somehow.
A large-scale map of Agnian territories. Must be strategic military information.
Sure, fancy. But how do we pinpoint where Irma might have been from this?
Please to direct complaints elsewhere. Security much too tight to crack.
It seemed locked even more tightly than last time.
Seriously? Oh, Sparks.
No, hang on. How about here? The map showing a military installation.
Huh? But there was never anything there.
Is map wrong then?
No. The management system is still functional.
Did you guys forget that she hit it?
Here.
I mean, we just talked about it last time.
Then we should definitely check it out, Fifi.
Got like no memory retention source in me.
Getting kinda hungry here.
Oh, does she need to do this
I'm fine
one?
with attacking. I'll heal you right up.
I'll take the offensive then.
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat?
I definitely feel stronger.
This has me raring to go.
Okay, good as new.
I wonder if there was like supposed to be like a bath scene
Just part of the protocol, innit?
originally, instead of just the fade to black and your clothes are clean.
Alright, everyone.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Head out.
It does sound like a very, you know, a very Japanese thing to add.
I never knew this existed. There doesn't seem to be anyone around.
I'll just soak all this up.
Ah, the sun's come out.
Sweet, let's poke around.
I'm curious, but scared too. Is this a consul's mask?
Smell of mystery very strong in this place. Must be secret base.
What's this? Irma's private data. And here, someone else's.
It could be the settings she used for her aliases. This may have been her trying to decide what kind of person to become.
She also might have needed to disguise herself as someone else when dealing with Keves.
Here's a list of targets for harvesting. And it seems to include Kevesi people.
She must have served as consul for Keves, too. The periods when she disappeared must have been times when she acted as a Kevesi consul.
Fifi, how are you holding up? I should have known we'd find something. So why does it hurt so much? It must be really hard for you. You must feel like you're getting knocked down time and again. But still, you've decided you want to know the truth. Am I wrong? No, that's precisely it. I decided I didn't want to forget, even if it hurts.
Still, a bit early to be making decisions though, huh?
True, true. We not used key yet.
Friend got to keep it together. Fiona already learned they're more in world than can see with eyes.
Yeah. Thank you, Rickles.
The Rickles? What?
Is this box...
A seashell and glass? And some thingamajig.
They're from me. Gifts for her birthday. The shell is from when we found matching ones. And this, a charm we all made together. They've been stored carefully. They were important. But she wanted them locked away. Her feelings.
It would be a whole lot easier if we just pinned her as bad. Problem is, though, that'd be missing the whole point.
It's hard to sort fact from fiction. That's why we're stuck, umming and ahhing.
Have you found it now? What matters? To make it through. She reminded me at the very end. And our promise. It lives within me even now.
Friend can keep promise.
Yeah. Finally. I understand. Irma.
And this? We're just gonna leave it?
It will be easier to show everyone, rather than just telling them.
So you'll tell him what the deal is?
Some won't be able to accept it, I'm sure. But still, for the new colony Mio, we have to be strong enough to face anything, even things we don't want to see. Unless we can overcome that hurdle, I think we won't be able to really change. And that's what Irma taught me. Are you all right? Thanks, Henny. I'm fine. Irma's not with us anymore. But the things that she left for me are many. The colony, my friends, I'll protect them with all my might. Come on. There's a lot to do.
Would you believe it?
It's a list of individuals harvested from Agnus and Keves. What's that? There's an X next to the names of everyone from Colony Mio. Little box full of memories. Bet she couldn't bear to part with this. Looks like all the details are laid out here. Name, term, gender, the lot. Is that the data from the soldiers Irma was posing as then? It looks like the times and destinations of the console visits are logged here. Was she staying here alone, maybe? But there's no bath.
Aya, everyone. I've got something to say to you all. I'm sorry for the worries. I wasn't sure if I should tell you about Irma.
Did something happen?
We thought you were just out of sorts. That you were trying to get over her death. There's more to it than that, then.
Yeah. I couldn't face it. I just didn't want to see you all hurt. I was only seeing what I wanted to. I think doing that only hurt you more.
Hang on. What's this about? You didn't do anything wrong, Fifi.
Irma was wrong, but she wasn't the only one. It took some time, but now I know. I want to start again. Work to rebuild it all. I want to come clean. Will you hear my story? I'm a lousy commander. Sorry.
Oh, come off it. We're the ones who should be sorry. For letting you struggle alone.
It might take some time. Is that all right?
Of course.
We'll help you shoulder it.
Of course we will. We all will.
Wow. She sure is brave. For such a crybaby.
She was afraid of making mistakes before now. Do you think she's over that?
I doubt it'll be that easy. But, so what if she does? At least now, she knows she won't be staying wrong for long. I reckon that's the case, anyhow.
Makes you think. We could learn from them.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that has to be her, her limit break.
Huh. Would you believe it?
It was like way too involved not to be the the limit break. We still need to get Ethel's limit break, but she's a kid now, so I think Calvarati's limit break is involved with her too.
Huh. Would you believe it?
What are you doing here? They're looking for the spring. What about you, Nutka? I was thinking of putting all the knowledge I got from Colony Iota about water and rocks to use. I think perhaps that drinking this water isn't suddenly going to turn you into a better soldier. Mate, this stuff is so good. So good. It's just water. How can it be? Oh, it does taste nice. You could make a sublime cup of tea with this. It really is top quality water, but I don't think there's anything particularly special in it. So it's just a normal spring. Seems that way. I don't think it'll give you any powers. What? Tell that to these bulging biceps. Both of you are already plenty strong enough. It's all in your head. Should we try one more spring? The other fountains are as good as... If other fountains are as good as this, then it would spare us the trek. Is there a spring closer to Tau? There is. This area is a bit too monster-infested for comfort. At worst, we might be surrounded. The other spring is a lot more peaceful. It would be far preferable for us to use as a water source. I see your point. Okay, let's take a look. Follow me. Thanks. Are we actually following you, or are you just going to transport there? Nope, we're actually following you. Okay.
Would you believe it?
Sort of.
Huh. Would you believe it? Colony relations changed, looks like.
Considering the distance, maybe it's for the best that Tau don't have to go all that far.
That's true. If anyone gets hurt in the process, it'll be defeating the purpose.
There's less monsters here. There's monsters right above this thing.
Gonna blast them into next week.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
No balls,
Keep it up.
Cheers, you're a gent.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Wait here while I look around. Like, how is this the more peaceful place? Well, its composition is practically identical to the other spring. Interesting. It's definitely better to draw our water from here. We've had a lot of casualties getting our water from that spring. This is far and away the better choice. They're both pretty much the same. Then how come that other one's got a legend about beefing you up and this doesn't? No idea. It's just something that people have said. And that's how customs work. It doesn't matter how ludicrous they are, people refuse to let them go. Gloria always had an awful time trekking up here to fetch water. If we can lighten her load, I count that a win. She's already working hard enough trying to treat all of our injuries. Graziana too. She and Gloria are responsible for the water supplies. Graziana's very careful. Thankfully she hasn't had an unpleasant monster encounter yet. The water's so good from the spring too. She should be pleased. Do you mind if we leave you to spread the good news? No problem. Let me just fill her up first. Thanks for coming out here. No bother at all. We're just happy if we can stop more people from getting hurt. Right, it's the little things like this that make life easier for everyone. Hang in there.
I see. Huh. Would you believe it?
My stomach's...
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat? About that thing.
Looks like the people who went from Tau to other colonies have come back. Those were colonies we'd liberated, and we did notify them they'd be coming, so it's not like I was overly worried. But still, it's no small feat to get there and back alone. I don't think I could have made it. Yeah, me neither. Not on my own, anyways. And yet, as a learning experience, I'm sure it was invaluable. I agree with you. It's bound to spur on Colony Tau in all sorts of ways, expected or not. Before this, the place was slowly headed for the scrap heap, and no one would have been any the wiser. They grabbed this opportunity and ran with it. Good on them. Certainly. We could stand to emulate their example.
Just part of the protocol, innit?
Alright, let's get going. Time's a-wasting.
I'm indebted to the Colony Iota Survey branch, you know. They showed me just how vital it is to do your research. In times of uncertainty, data is queen. I'd better get looking into more than just the water quality. How have things been going, Juniper? Sorry? Oh, I was thinking about what was going through the consul's mind when she decided to oppose us. I guess we don't have the option of asking her about it now. She really did a number on you, and yet you're still able to empathize with her. Well, I guess I'm just a little strange like that. Oh dear, do you have an upset stomach? You look pretty healthy to me, though. You're right, I'm full of beans. We have something we wanted to ask you about, Alessandra. Delighted to meet you. My name is Teach. Teach? You're from Colony Gamma, right? Forgive me for rudely imposing, but Mio and her friends said I might be able to ask a favor of you. Okay, I understand. You're very enthusiastic about teaching, aren't you, Commander? What do you think? Would you be able to share your experiences and expert techniques with our Sora? I totally agree with your principles, and I have nothing against helping you out, even though you're an Agnian colony. Well then. However, if I have to leave the colony grounds, it's a different story. I'll lead the medic team. I can't leave my post. Yeah, that makes sense. Instead, I can send my teammate Maybach as a substitute. He's not the most experienced of us, but he knows what it takes to be a military doctor. Would that be okay? Yes, I have absolute faith in your recommendation. We'd be very grateful for your support. Thank you, Alessandra. You've been a great help. It's no problem. We are indebted to you after all. I'll go and talk to Maybach. Feel free to come along. Operation Furnace reboot is steadily progressing. Your grand reveal is nigh. Speaking of, Dinzel's been a lot more cooperative than I thought he'd be. Thanks to him, it's been going shockingly well. Looks like he finally recognized what an absolute genius I am. Ha ha ha! Sounds like Dinzel's going through it too. So, with all that said, I'd like you to take a trip to Colony Gamma. You've got it, Captain. Actually, hold on a sec. Do you have a problem with that? Not a problem exactly, but isn't Colony Gamma an Agnian colony? Not to worry, our flame clock has been destroyed. We're in the same position as you. That means there's no chance of them causing you any harm, Maybach. There should be no issue. I understand your logic, but... You're an excellent assistant, but you're a little dependent on me sometimes. This would be a great chance to get you some worldly experience. Captain Alexandra! Okay, I understand. I'm not sure how much help I'd be, but I'll see what I can do. Well, thank you very much. We welcome you to our colony with open arms. Do your best, Maybach. Say hello to the little fledgling doctor for me. Yes, Captain. Maybach moving out. Warp, 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 warp. Sorry to keep you waiting, Sora. We have brought someone for you. Uni? What's going on? What do you mean you brought someone for me? You said you wanted to be a military doctor, right? So I brought you one. Nice to meet you. Don't worry, Maybach's a friend of ours. There's nothing to be scared of. So what's going on? You said you hit a wall studying alone to become a doctor, right? I can't help you, but this guy can. You can ask him anything you like. You really went out of your way for me? Thank you, Uni. You're the new recruit that wanted to become a doctor, right? Oh yes, my name is Sora. Hello, Sora. I'm Maybach. Nice to formally meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Let's get started, then. Is there anything you want to ask me? Yes, I'd like to know about medical approaches to treating different symptoms. Ah, yes. Okay, that's a pretty broad topic, depending on your progress so far. First, let's start with a case study. Looks like those two are going to get along great. I imagine she'll be fine to leave in Maybach's hands. I just hope that her determination bears fruit. By the way, Uni, thank you once again for all this. You took notice of Sora's real goals and made every effort to help her. As Gamma Commander, I must thank you from the bottom of my heart. Nah, it's fine. She came up and asked me. How could I say no? I wanted to help. Though actually, Maybach's the helpful one, not me.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Are we out of quests? That's so weird to be out of quests. We've been at it for the last couple days doing quests. Really? Nothing's popping up here? Let's look at Ethel's Ascension quest. Maybe we can start that. I don't know if we can do it now or if we have to wait or what.
I'm eager to get out there.
Perhaps we should pay a visit to the lab. There might still be something hidden there.
What is this place? And is that a cradle?
I remember this room. Anything you want to tell us, Kamaravi?
This is where I awoke. Met Miyabi and the others.
So that means that cradle is...
It is no simple cradle. Fitted inside is a device which matures a life to a state close to homecoming.
That makes sense. So that's what Y used when reviving Mwamba and the others.
Kamaravi, is that cradle still usable?
The installation works, just barely. Why do you ask such a thing?
Ethel, you're not thinking...
Our enemies are supernatural beings. Monsters who use human lives for fodder. You can all fight against them, but me, as I am now, I'm barely able to protect myself. All I can really do is hang back and watch, so as not to be a hindrance. But suppose I was to use this cradle.
Ethel, you don't have anything to prove.
As far as the choices available to you go, you could also return to the city and live a peaceful life. And yet you're saying you want to throw your body back under war's grindstone and spend your life fighting. But then, you are ever thus. By the time you speak your mind, your body and soul are long ready. I think you should do as you wish.
Kamaravi, are you sure it's fine? To embroil her in what's ultimately our fight?
Ethel's path should be hers to choose. I'm certain her resolve is firm. If she wished for a life of peace, she would not have followed us this far. The way must have been inside her all along.
I suppose that's true, yes. But still...
I am anxious about the result, same as you. Nevertheless, as a devoted follower of none other but the warrior's way myself, I wish to respect the will and resolve of one who has chosen the same path. I believe Ethel's freedom is hers to do with as she wishes.
Thank you, Kamaravi.
At the same time, I am of course not in a position to decide such things myself. We have conveyed to you our desire. Would you tell us your opinion in turn?
Well, what should we do?
Have Ethel on Gurren? Yeah, she wants to do it. Although not have her be year 10. That would be stupid. Have her be year 5. And just being older doesn't necessarily give you all the skill. Although in this game, in this world, just being older grants you all the abilities that you would have had in your previous life, which is super strange. Noah's like, I hope she comes out naked. Oh, she comes out with her armor all fitted and everything. Yeah. I'm back, bitches.
How are you feeling, Ethel?
Oh, never better. I mean that literally. It's as though new strength is welling up inside of me. This way I'll be able to fight by your side too. You have my thanks.
Huh.
What's wrong, Kamaravi?
Silvercoat.
Oh,
Silvercoat? What does that mean?
I'm not sure. When I saw you just now, the word simply came to me. As though something was guiding me. What in the world? This sensation. From where did it spring?
Kamaravi. I can explain.
What we should be thinking about now is the future. What we can achieve in unison, no?
Huh.
I said I could be your eyes. That has not changed. Just as you showed me the way before, let me now be your guide.
You are right. You can see that which I cannot, indeed. I wanted to live life true to myself, but the answer is still not clear. But perhaps, by working together with you...
Let's search for the answer hand in hand, Kamaravi. With unity between us, nothing can be impossible.
Alright. Ascended with Camaraderie and with Ethel as well. Got a 2-for-1 on that one.
Would you believe it?
Which means Noah can now raise again.
Leave the enemies to me.
Oh, I don't really want 2 Ethels, but
I'm just gonna lie here and you can't stop me. Much better. Just part of the protocol, innit?
Where to from here?
although as far as like usefulness goes, then we should really use who was it? Yeah, we should really use Fiona.
Me? I'll try.
You know, you've got to take regular breaks.
Let's move out.
So, about this dock number 3. Ship is accumulation of life ambition, so if anything happen, salmon die of heart fracture. That's why she hidden sneaky like. Is that where you're keeping it? Dock number 3, right this way, please. Salmon, take you.
So this is it. The ship that can conquer the Great Sea's vortex.
Sweet! And you got it all ready, too.
It's like a different beast from what we've been using.
I'd venture to call it a masterwork. There's a real sense of power behind this craft.
Please not to get garments in twist. This is just hull.
Just the hull?
Key elements of engine not quite ready yet. Ship without engine is like torpedo wrap without filling of tasty sausage.
That crime against cuisine! Torpedo wrap without tasty sausage like ship without engine!
Mr. Salmon, what is it the engine needs?
To be precise, just need core component. Is this part here, and still need 6 more to make. Unfortunately, only have this one here.
I've seen that metal before. It's the same as Noah's sword, right?
Yeah. Looks like it.
Also, it's same as metal that go inside fancy eye patches of lost numbers. Friends know eye patches block Mobius tracking, surely?
Yeah, we heard that from Monica.
That because eye patch emits special wavelengths. This here shows sources of such waves. Points of light on map indicate where metal can be located. But Salmon could not visit. Every place is fearsome scary.
Can't you just use the metal from the eye patches?
Those important equipment for lost numbers, so no can do. And even if could, metal is stretched into thin foil, making total amount not sufficient.
That's a shame.
Mio, look over here.
Yeah, the Cloud Keep. It's that thing that the Queen had.
Mr. Salmon, so if we got you 6 more, you could complete the ship?
Naturally. With that can make ship with power and defense that weather any storm or hole in sea.
How long would it take to build?
We'll give it 3 days, tops.
Wow, that's real snappy.
Good, as time is of the essence.
All right, let's crack on.
Yeah. Mr. Salmon, don't you worry. We'll get you your parts.
Man.
Wait, whole Ponios. Salmon thinks Salmon deserves some kind of explanation. Ah, right. Here's the thing. Now, Salmon, get it. So, friends want to use ship. Well then, that only mean one thing. To make friends search for core parts easier, Salmon must update data from previously. How's that? Data derived from obscure source could only show broad strokes position, but now Salmon will make data more precise. Currently can only constrain to area of about 2,000 square metri. But with bit more elbow grease, should be able to increase accuracy within 200 metri. That's good, right? This'll be a walk in the park then. Indeedy do. It might take us less time than I'd anticipated. Right. Mr. Salmon, sir, you're sort of our hero right now. So, friends currently have any ideas? Definitely. We know who has the pot in the Asia region. We should go there right now. Splendid. Then while friends itinerate, Salmon will analyze remaining locations. We'll send details when ready. Hope friends excited. Thank you, Mr. Salmon. Alright then, let's get going. Yeah, first stop, Cloud Keep.
much to see, huh?
Oh, I guess I could have gone right there.
I didn't expect we'd be going back to meet the Queen again so soon.
What? Why are you here again? What? What?
Oh.
Eh? The Gears of Origin. What fate that they would be the ones to guide you.
Ouroboros and the Sword of the End have. They brought us this far, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I understand. Well, in that case, I will gladly concede it.
You knew we'd be coming back though, right? It was all a part of your grand design, yeah? The future must be sculpted with one's own hands. Something like that?
Right, certainly.
Wait, why is
The
Nia so
future
bumbling
isn't something
as she
you
gets
can
older?
just be given. You do have to reach for it with your own hands, yes.
Well, that's the first. 5 left to go.
A promising start.
Yeah, could be worse. Keep going like this, and job done.
Thank you, Majesty. I promise you, we won't waste this gift.
Wait a moment. How will you access Origin, even with the ship?
I mean...
We're gonna plunge into the Great Sea's vortex.
And after that? Origin is protected on every side by thick armor plating. You think you'll find a berth?
I guess, maybe?
For starters, we don't even know Origin's general schematic. We're going in blind.
Take this.
What's this?
Is this Origin?
A certain Nopon engineer was involved. On the Agnian side of Origin's construction. That's an early blueprint left behind from those days. The Great Sea's vortex is likely born from the force field emitted by this middle part, amplified by the structure built up around the circumference. That would be my best guess, anyway. As for the original purpose of the structure, it was a device to deploy a field to protect the facility while it generated an omni-static space. Consequently, this middle section here, it lacks the armored shell, making it Origin's only weak point.
So then, basically, this is our entrance.
Enter the vortex, and then using its flow, break through to the inside. Once you are within, destroy the force field generator at the center. That's the trick.
Yes, I see.
However, the internal structure of Origin may well have been heavily modified by Zed. Even after you make it in, you must be on your guard.
Understood. We'll be fully prepared.
Well, sort of.
Huh. You gotta hand it to the Queen, though. How could anyone know all that?
Shocking, I know.
Absolutely. I simply cannot believe this.
Come on, you lot. Make your minds up already, will you?
By By the way, after you met up with Em, you were sleeping here all this time, right?
Yes.
So then, how did you know we'd become Ouroboros? You seem to know what had happened at the castle as well.
Even as I sleep, I learn. Information on everything in this world collects right here.
Thank you so much for all this. I promise you, we will seize the future.
That's the first bit of origin metal taken care of. Oh, a call from Mr. Salmon. Mello, friends find first part now? Yeah, just a moment ago. You've got good timing, man. What friend saying? Salmon placed call after the sea source of signal moving. Very evident proof of obtain. Well, you know, what I say to that? Meh. His senses could detect such small displacement. Truly impressive. Mr. Salmon, I'm guessing since you called us. Ah yes, have finished location data analysis. For only 2 places, however. In north of Aetia region and east of Candesia region. Those 2 signals, Salmon could triangulate for more precision. Data just updated, so please to check. Got it. Thanks again, Mr. Salmon. Not to worry. Please do keep up good work. So, Aetia and Candesia next, yes? The one in Aetia is in Everblight Plain. And for Candesia, data seems to be pointing to Cape Arcafor in the Erythia Sea. Righto, let's get on with it, loves.
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat? Much better. Just part of the protocol, innit?
All right, everyone. Time to head out.
Alright, with that in mind, why don't we stop it there? This is audap for you. I'm watching Xenoblade Chronicles 3, running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.